plus 165.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the LFA 185 featured bout tonight on UFC Fight Pass. Now making his way to the octagon, Cassio Barao.
Oh, we talked about LFA 187 matching up Latin America and Brazil. Well, we get a preview of that right now. Kajimar Sao Paulo's Cassio Barao coming off a spectacular 36-second TKO at LFA 166. Allen comes in with a 100% finishing rate, 3 knockouts and 5 submissions on his resume, 3 finishes under a minute.
Yeah, he's a guy that gets it done. I mean, these are my favorite type of Brazilian fighters. You know, they're a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, but they're also a black belt in Brazilian Muay Thai, and he has that type of Brazilian fighting spirit. He goes at it. And Ron, this is a guy that has overcome so much in his life, right? I mean, years ago, there's a gap in his record. When you look at the time span of it, he was in a coma for a long time. And after coming out of that coma, he had to learn how to walk and talk again. And that is
incredible.
And just an incredible feat to have to overcome, being a high-level fighter, to have to deal with that. And he spoke very candidly about dealing with depression and other issues and overcoming all that. And to the guy that you see standing before us right now tonight, I mean, just very much speaking with him, a very happy-go-lucky guy, a very positive guy. And one thing that I really took from him and his camp is just the level of professionalism. They bring it to the octagon. You see in his last fight, he will dig the body, will put you in trouble. He will look to get the finish. He will just try to overwhelm you with a barrage of strikes. He can get it done on the feet. He can get it done on the ground, anywhere. Very confident in there. He's kind of relaxed, kind of lets the fight come to you, or he'll bring the fight to you, and then he kind of looks to see what you have to offer. He loves to get your hands up nice and high, dig the body, try to take you out there. If it goes to the ground, he is very high level there. You get it done in every area, but just to go back to when I was speaking about the level of professionalism, these guys came in to speak to us in the boardroom, all wearing uniform, all answering the questions. They spoke about eating right, coming here early, making sure they get the right food, the right amount of water. Everything is almost down to a T. I can tell how seriously he takes not only fighting, but this second chapter at life that he's been given.
Check out a great article written by Danny Jones on the LFA website, LFA.com. It talks about Cassio Barao's incredible journey and the story that Allen just relayed. Check it out, LFA.com.
His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Jose Ferreira.
After seeing his 12-fight unbeaten streak come to an end in September, Chile's Jose Ferreira makes his LFA debut tonight, looking to start a new win streak. Comes in with an impressive 11-1 record, 1 no contest. He has 3 knockouts and 5 submissions out of his 11 victories. He is Tapology's number 11 ranked featherweight in the U.S. This is his 6th fight in 26 months. Now, and he has 3 pro titles in 2 different weight classes.
Yeah, experienced guy. I mean, phenomenal record, 11-1. Coming off of his first loss, right? But I like what I heard out of him. He said, you know, that loss is in the rearview mirror now. Right. I didn't let it affect me. I went through it, I mourned it, and I moved on. I learned from it, and I'm even more motivated now. And that's what you have to do. You can't let these losses linger in your mind for very long. He's done that. Again, you saw Barao in his corner. You saw Ignacio Bahamondes in his corner. these guys speak so highly of him. Barao was just talking about it when we interviewed him, how good he was. Ignacio could not say enough about how good Jose Ferreira is. He says this is just a guy that's well-rounded, so calm. When you see him fight, he's very relaxed. You don't see the pressure get to him at all. Good in every area, and he's someone that feels that he's going to be able to frustrate Barao tonight. Get him into deep waters, not let him get that early finish that he's used to. Take him into deep waters and you really just try to drown him from there.
Time now for the tail of the tape, powered by OnlyFans. Ferreira is 26, Barao 2 years older. Ferreira is an inch taller and longer in the reach, but he also missed weight for the first time in his career. He will forfeit a percentage of his purse to Barao. Once again, here's Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA featherweight division, brought to you tonight by OnlyFans, where creators earn. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu style fighter stands 5'8", weighing in 146 pounds. He holds a professional record, 8 wins, 0 defeats, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 5 by way of submission, and 1 draw. Representing Scam Champions team, fighting out of Cajamar, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Cassio Barao. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 5'9", weighed in 150.6 pounds. He holds a professional record, 11 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 5 by way of submission, and 1 no contest. Representing Valley Flow Striking Academy and fighting out of Temuco, Chile, Jose Tiro Loco Ferreira. Your referee, Josh Stewart.
Doing over expectations in the back. This, my instructions, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch them up. Let's have a fight.
Jose Ferreira coming in with a spectacular 11-1 record with 1 no contest, making his debut. Cassio Barao 1-0-1 inside the LFA octagon. This is the co-main event of the evening.
Oh, beautiful quick knee right there. Look for Barao to try to circle off of this fence, try to start throwing strikes to the head of Ferreira, try to get him to elevate his hands and then look to dig the body. He's very good. You see these knees to the body already trying to soften him up. Very good boxing to the body as well for Barao.
And right away, you have Cassio Barao on his back. Barao 8-0-1, 3 wins coming via knockout, 5 submissions. This is the second opponent in a row for Cassio Barao who has missed weight. It didn't bother him in his last fight. He scored a 36-second TKO and really just said, you know what, it motivates me. And you mentioned the story of Barao being in a coma and fighting his way back. He said, you know, nothing really upsets me anymore after what I've gone through.
Yeah, I mean, you can't imagine the struggle he's already been through. Fighting seems a little bit easier. And you mentioned also Barao fighting multiple guys that have missed weight. He also said he's had to fight a lot of his career at lightweight in Brazil.
Right.
Not a lot of guys in the featherweight division wanted to fight him. So he's no stranger to fighting guys a little bit bigger than him. Does find himself on the bottom right here against a well-rounded Ferreira who said he wanted to do just this. Try to get those nerves out of there, get that adrenaline dump done, and take him into these deep waters, because the word on Ferreira is just super well-rounded, man. Just good everywhere, a dog in the gym.
Coming off his first pro loss, you know, said, hey, listen, I put it out of my mind. I used it to motivate me, but I'm concentrating on my LFA debut. Another fighter training with the Valley Flow Striking Academy, and as we mentioned, Ignacio Bahamondes in his corner, trains with Bilal Muhammad. Those fighters from that gym and Bilal have gone 2-1 here at LFA 185. Ferreira, 3 knockouts, 5 submissions out of his 11 victories. Also has 4 first-round finishes.
Oh, very nice sweep. A little bit of an overhook hip bump sweep from Barao immediately to the back. You don't see that work that often in MMA, those kind of overhook hip bump sweeps, especially with somebody like Ferreira, who is very comfortable on the ground as well. But a beautiful sweep from Cassio Barao, finds himself in a good position after being taken down early in this fight.
Absolutely. The speed of Cassio Barao on display to transition to the back of Jose Ferreira. 1:25 to go, opening round. This is the LFA 185 co-main event. And just when you thought Jose Ferreira was in control,
it happened so quickly, right? Yeah, I saw him kind of working for that, but I wasn't sure he was going to really go for the sweep right there. It's a tough one to get. Needs to be careful not to get shaken off right here. Adjust his grips, adjust his footing.
Oh, and Ferreira gets out under a minute to go. Oh, Barao able to just move out of the way. Ferreira missed with that strike. Nice elbow.
Yeah, some good elbows right here on top. He's got that underhook, so he's kind of bringing him into the elbow.
That is right in front of us, Alan, and those were some nasty elbows from Jose Ferreira. 20 seconds to go. More elbows raining down.
Yeah, I heard one of those land on the top of the head of Barao.
Oh, posturing up. Big shot from Ferreira. Barao hanging on.
Ferreira's good right here.
A strong end to round number 1 for 26-year-old Jose Ferreira. Very entertaining opening frame, back and forth. Ferreira in control early. Barao turns the tables with that submission attempt, and then Ferreira, wow, did he finish strong.
Yeah, Ferreira not making the same mistake twice when he got on top at the end of the round. Got swept somewhere in the middle of the round, but taking advantage with those elbows. You see earlier on, watch the sweep right here. You see Barao pressing forward. Underhooks right there. Little tap of the foot right here. Sweep. Now you see that overhook. He's going to use his hips and try to force him over right here. Pulling his base arm away from him with that overhook. Finds himself on top. Immediately transitions to the back. Laces it in. But Ferreira, relentless with it, is able to escape, get back to the feet. And this is where he did a lot of good stuff. He got right here, hipped in, smashed him against the fence, laid down some really nice ground and pound and elbows.
Jose Ferreira outstriking Cassio Barao in that opening round, 20-11. And 9 of those 20 strikes were elbows. See Corey Anderson and the former UFC World Featherweight Champion Juliana Pena here at the Horseshoe Hammond.
I wonder if he hurt his knee. I mean, it looked like he kind of slipped with it, but I don't know. I didn't see him try to regain his footing, and then when he got his guard patch just now, I saw him yell. I don't know if he was yelling out of like aggression or if something happened right there to the left leg of Cassio Barao.
Interesting, something to keep an eye on early here in the second round.
Yeah, I'm unsure about it. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but something seemed funny about that, the way that he went down.
Cassio Barao, dangerous on the ground, black belt in BJJ. Also a black belt in Muay Thai. Jose Ferreira's got his purple belt in BJJ. Comes over to the side position and swarming Cassio Barao right now.
Man, got him in the crucifix right now. Barao able to escape.
And Ferreira with a nice knee and then takes Barao back down. Barao was yelling at the referee.
Right.
I'm not sure why.
And so I saw the same thing when he got leg kicked as well. So I'm not sure if he's trying to tell the referee something or if there is, in fact, a possible injury that I was alluding to and he's in some type of pain. That sweep that just happened, there was the left leg again that got taken out by Barao.
Jose Ferreira in dominant position. Continues to throw strikes. Ferreira with over 5 minutes of ground control in this fight. Had 3 minutes and 13 seconds in the first round and now over 2 minutes here in the second round. I mean, he is relentless with these attacks.
Yeah, and I mean, look how quickly he puts in that hook. Immediately getting control right here. Look at him staying heavy on him. I'm very curious to see if Barao, if he gets to his feet, how he looks. If that leg is in fact jeopardized or if it's just been off a Ferreira. Bad position right here. Needs to make a decision.
Ferreira, 5 submission wins.
Fence grab by Barao.
Couple of rear naked choke victories and 3 anaconda choke wins.
And another beautiful foot sweep mat return right there by Ferreira. I see what they mean when they say this guy's a dog in the gym. Good in every area. I mean, you're seeing it here. Relentless. Against a high-level guy, Cassio Barao is, I mean, this guy's high-level jiu-jitsu.
Without a doubt.
Killer on the feet. A lot of first-round knockouts.
He has been unable to stop the attack of Jose Ferreira or the takedowns. Ferreira perfect 4 for 4 with his takedowns.
You see, he's got that base arm right now of Barao. Ferreira's just trying to lay down some strikes. Paying a lot more close attention to positioning this round than the first round when he got swept. Got his defense elevated back. Bad pace right here.
Ferreira's coming down. That's going to do it. Jose Ferreira puts an end to Cassio Barao's evening, dropping nasty elbows to finish his opponent in round number 2. What an LFA debut for the 26-year-old Jose Ferreira from Chile. And another victory.
Amor, mi familia, mi gente de Chile, Elemental Dojo, Metre.
Another win
Coach
for
Mike.
Bilal Muhammad's teammate, Jose Ferreira,
Gracias por el apoyo.
representing Latin America, now living and training here in Chicago, Illinois.
No caemos mil.
What a performance. As we see, there was the kick, Alan, that dropped Barao and you think possibly injured him.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you saw right there when he's past the guard. That was when Barao was yelling, but it was all Jose Ferreira. I mean, he was so good, relentless with the pressure. Made one mistake in this fight, got swept, did not make that same mistake again in the second round. Took it to him. You see this sweep right here at the bottom, takes him down from here. Got a very aggressive, got in a really good position, getting the back. Watch as he flattens him out. Towards the end, he's able to get those hips elevated. And when you get those hips elevated on your opponent and sprawled out like this, it's very tough to do any type of defense for Cassio Barao. Jose Ferreira knew that he was in a dominant spot right here, went for the finish. Just a beautiful performance coming off of his first career defeat by Jose Ferreira.
Exactly, Alan. Well said. Rebounds quickly after suffering his first loss as a pro. Earns his 12th win in 13 fights. And he took out an unbeaten Cassio Barao, who came in with a 8-0-1 record. And Barao, there he is. Bilal Muhammad comes over. Nice sign of respect between the two fighters. But he gives Barao his first professional defeat. I mean, Cassio Barao ran into a buzzsaw named Jose Ferreira tonight. Successful LFA debut for the 26-year-old Jose Ferreira. Let's now get the official time. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Josh Stewart, calls a stop to this fight. 4 minutes, 3 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by TKO, Jose Tito Loco Ferreira.
Jose Ferreira gives